the user have not successfully subscribed for the service. He just requests the service. Now it is the task of the admin to grant permit or deny this user. And the once again the admin will come on this page and see the services request by some user. For example, the name of the person will be displayed here. Asif have. Now this is the request of the last person which have which have entered in this web portal. Now the person will admin will subscribe or unsubscribe this person here. If it's subscribe here, then a confirmation email will send to the user, and the user will see his email box that he will provide it by the service. Now when the user have a confirmation message to his inbox, he will fully subscribe this service and will use anything of this service. Now when he comes on this web portal, he will provide his username and password. For example, in this case, Asif will provide his username and password, and when he clicks on the login button, he will provide it by a send request button. Now this send request button sends a request to the backend of the web portal, and upon this send request button clicked, the backend code of the web portal is executed. Now the user will click on this send request button.
When the backend code of the server run, it takes a picture of an object. This is a picture of an object. After that, when he takes the picture, he does the background subtraction, and you can see only the object of our interest remains there. This is our object of interest. After that, we apply a threshold on the object. That is, we define a threshold, and the pixels that are above the threshold are remain there with the maximum pixel intensity, and the pixels that are below the threshold are rejected, simply rejected, and you can see our object of interest become prominent. After that, we apply the dilation function on the object. The dilation function of the object does the internal edges minimization function, which a function has a kernel. We provide an image and a kernel to that. The kernel passed over the image and see when are the pixel, which pixel is of maximum intensity. It replaces that pixel with maximum pixel intensity, and in this way it reduces the internal edges of the image. After that function, our object has less uh, internal edges, and we can say that our object of interest become prominent. After that, we apply the grayscale on the image, and when we apply grayscale on the image, we see that our object of interest with the filled image see to us. This is the result of the grayscale that we apply on our object of interest. After grayscale, we apply canny edge detection on the object. In this way, when the canny edge detection is applied on an image, it gives us pure edge detection. But in some cases, when there are prominent internal edges, the canny edge detection also show the internal edges of the picture. In this case, we can't see any internal edge because in this picture and in this image there are very less prominent internal edges. So our canny edge detection gives us the image in the form of a silhouettes. But this is not but this case is not always true, because canny edge detection gives the internal edges of the image. After canny edge detection, we want to get the pure silhouettes of the image, and for this purpose we apply the contour function on our image. When we apply the contour function of our image, if there are some internal edges or in the result of a canny edge detection algorithm, it will just vanishes and give us the pure silhouettes of the image. You can see the contours of the image and we can get it in a pure silhouettes form. This is the form the user can get these pure silhouettes, and the results of this backend code can be obtained in the form of a ASCII when it compares the image with the existing database, and the pure image that we extract from background subtraction can be given to the user. So in this way our code runs. Now I would like to explain you the backend code of our server.